Hi, everyone. Today, I'm going to share with you a beautiful love story that happened in New York City. The story of how two strangers met, fell in love, and decided to get married. The amazing thing is that they met in the most unexpected place, Central Park. The woman in our story was a writer who had recently moved to New York City from the Midwest. She was looking for inspiration for her next novel when she took a walk through the park. The man was an architect who had lived in New York all his life. He was taking a break from work when he sat down on a bench to relax. They were both taken aback by the beauty of the park and the people in it. They struck up a conversation and soon realized that they had a lot in common. They talked for hours, and by the time the sun went down, they had made plans to meet again. Over the next few weeks, they started dating and quickly fell in love. They went on romantic walks through the city, had candlelit dinners, and saw Broadway shows. He loved her sense of humor and the way she looked at the world. She loved his kindness and the fact that he knew the city so well. They were perfect for each other, and they knew it. One day while walking through the park, he stopped to admire a group of street musicians playing a love song. In that moment, he knew that he wanted to spend the rest of his life with her. He got down on one knee and proposed. She was so surprised but said yes. They were both overjoyed and couldn't wait to start planning their wedding. They wanted their special day to be a reflection of their love story, so they chose to have the ceremony in Central Park. The bride wore a beautiful white dress and the groom looked dashing in a gray suit. Their friends and family gathered around them as they exchanged vows and rings. After the ceremony, they had a reception in a nearby restaurant where they danced the night away. As the years went by, their love only grew stronger. They bought a house in the suburbs and started a family. They had two beautiful children, a boy and a girl, who they named after the streets where they had their first date. They often took their children on walks through the park, where they would tell them the story of how they met. Their love story became a local legend, and people would often stop them in the street to ask how they met. They would always smile and say, "It was love at first sight." Their children would roll their eyes, but secretly they were proud of their parents and the love they shared. The moral of this story is that you should never give up on love. No matter how old you are or where you live, you can always find someone who makes you happy. All you need to do is keep your heart open and be willing to take a chance on love. Thank you for listening to my love story. If you enjoyed the story, please like, comment, and subscribe. I would love to hear your thoughts on the story. Do you believe in love at first sight? Have you ever met someone unexpectedly and fallen in love? Share your thoughts in the comments below. Also, if you want to hear more love stories, stay tuned for more content. I will continue to share love stories from all over the world so you can be inspired by them. Thank you again for listening, and I look forward to seeing you in my next video.